Let's switch over. Yeah. There we go.
Who are you people? I haven't seen you in like 3 years.
I know it feels that way.
I have forgot who everyone. No. Hello,
For
hello,
gore.
Eddie. Oh, I want to die, please. Oh, I don't know what to do. I work 14 hours, please. Oh no. Oh no, rest up after that, Eddie. Oh god, 14 hours sounds like hell.
Huh? Hold on, I'm gonna stop the shared chat and restart it because
Okay, yeah.
it's acting weird on my end.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Hi guys.
So it's the blue diamond. Oh, Choco, you like the new emojis on the server? I'm sure you do. Yeah, I saw those. I haven't gotten to like chat on it yet, but yeah. Are you okay, please? I hear you never. I'm so sorry. I'm just really, really busy recently. Like, I had 2 exams this week alone. But I will get back to you soon. Like, I will get back to the model. Literally, give me like 2 weeks or something, because then all the big projects will be over. And then we can chat a bit more again. Theater stuff too, I suppose. Yeah, next week is gonna be hell with theater. We're just gonna do exclusively theater, no school at all.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah. And the week after that, I already have another exam. I think will. And that's also when the IT project is due, and we are not finished yet. But yeah, enough about me. This is a collab. I've just been gone for a while. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Alright.
You can take your time. Just wanted to say, don't text me because I work 14 hours and you stream always at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Wow! Time zones are a bitch.
Yeah, they are.
Because for me, this is like 6 p.m. It's like perfect after school because my school it finishes at 4 p.m. and then I have enough time to come home and stuff. But...
yeah. Meanwhile, for me, it's 9 a.m. Anyways. So, you both ready and good to go?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, when we last left off, you guys had saved Mint from a bunch of bandits as well as a few of the guards for the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where we're going to continue is actually as you guys are crossing the bridge. The guards themselves basically said, you saved our asses and stopped problems with the bridge itself. You're allowed to go free this once.
Yeah, do a better job, guards.
Do you think that at them or no?
I
Honestly,
think that. I'm not gonna
you
mouth
should pay
that,
us
but
compensation for doing such a poor job. I want to speak to their manager.
Okay. That fucking would.
Anastasia grabs the back of your head and forces you to bow as she bows herself and says thank you.
Hey, but look at all the work.
It is a good idea to show kindness, Zath. She, as you guys go across...
Is that something you can buy or sell?
You realize that that is a part of business, right? Showing kindness, respect, other things like that. If you don't do that, your business...
Respect I get, but they didn't show us any respect by protecting us, so why should I show it back? You know what I mean? They didn't do their job, so why should I go out of my way to accept their failure?
They were ambushed and tied up!
Well, that's on them! We were also ambushed. Were we tied up? Nuh-uh.
Oh my god. Oh, what did your mother do?
My mother raised me great. Also, can we get some background music?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
This is going to be... I'll just go with this one. Okay. But yeah, your she says, "Oh, your mother. I need to have a talk with her." Anyway, you guys. She starts just leading you along. You guys start walking across this giant light bridge. For the most part, it seems relatively mundane in a weird way. There's no guard railings at all, because fucking it's a giant bridge made out of light, but it's also several, like, feet wide. This thing can accommodate, like, an entire parade if necessary.
I just imagine the parade and then just one guy at the edge just falls off and everyone just keeps walking.
And you do notice as you cross the bridge, there are multiple different robots, similar to the ones you faced off against in the place where you got that giant crystal for Jack. They're primarily seemingly keeping other animals away, other monsters and stuff like that, as well as cleaning up the bridge of random debris and dust. But they pay you next to no heed.
Shared chat is broken again.
Ah, god damn it.
Okay.
Shared chat, stay stable for once, damn it.
No, it doesn't wanna. I'm sorry, continue.
It's fine. Oh, my little gripe aside. So you guys cross the bridge, get to the other side. You notice another another group of guards trying to keep an eye on things on that end. And you guys now that you guys are on the other side, the guards pay you practically no heed. They're more busy, like, looking at the paperwork of another group that are trying to cross the bridge. And Anastasia looks to you both and goes, "We can either head directly to the Mild Meadows, or we can go to Fool's Crossing first, and then go to the Mild Meadows. Going to Fool's Crossing is going to be a little safer, but following the river and going to Mild Meadows is going to be a bit faster. Which would you guys prefer?"
Why is there always this dilemma? Why is there never, like, this route is gonna take longer and is a lot fucking harder, but this route is faster and turns out also safer because it's so fast?
Because that would be paradoxical. In a weird way.
Would take the long and dangerous
Just saying,
route
if you
just
want to
spite
subvert
people.
expectations, I don't think anyone's done that before.
I mean, that is fair. That is a way to subvert expectations, but I doubt it's the way you want to, or it's the way that most campaigns would run.
Most campaigns.
Okay.
And our campaign right now. So.
Yep. Okay.
These two routes are both long and dangerous.
I agree. They're both just long and fucking dangerous. What flavor of death do you want?
Okay, so we're going that direction, which means if you
And
really
the
want to
terrain's too uneven, so you can't take horses.
You got left, which is certain death, and right, which is, well, also certain death, but like with unicorns as well. What do you take?
What is certain death, but you learn a language along the way? The other one is certain death, but you also get to have this cool magic item.
Death has never been this fun.
So that does me, or so. What are you guys wanting to do there then? Are you gonna take the more direct route or the less direct route?
With the less direct route, do we come across a village or something?
Fool's Crossing is in of itself a village. Yes.
Great, people to scam, we go there.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right. Yippee! Fool's
For
Crossing we
different
go.
reasons, but yeah, sure.
I have no map for this because I'm a dumbass, but so what's Fool's Crossing? There we go. All right, so we're gonna head down one because the hexes are weird. And I would like a give me a encounter check. So we're gonna roll a d20.
Who's
One
gonna
of you.
roll it? Crit, you roll it. I feel like you have great luck today.
Roll to see if the village is filled with fucking weirdos.
Oh no, they know how to do their tax returns! Run!
Oh no, they poured the cereal before the milk.
Oh no, they don't do sock, shoe, shoe, they do sock, shoe, shoe.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fucking psychopaths, run!
Alright. Crit. I guess I'll just send you this.
Oh no, they like paying taxes. Oh no, they actually worked out how to get out of scams. No! They're actually well informed.
Oh fuck, they have a stable economy.
Oh fuck, no one to exploit. They eat wings and spit out the feathers. Exactly, weirdos.
Requesting
Fuck,
roll
none of them are alcoholics.
None of them are pyromaniacs, no!
I should have sent a roll to you. Crit.
Six.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna roll something real quick as
He's rolling how much damage he's gonna do to us because we just tripped on a rock and bashed our heads in. That's the encounter, it's death. It's an encounter, my god!
That reminds me of a joke immediately. Where a GM is looking at a screen for drawing cards and they go, or the player just goes, "It's," and the GM doesn't even give them a chance. They just say, "It's death." Like, how do you know? I haven't even told you. Looks at the screen for all the cards. Trust me, I just have a feeling. And the screen just says all death. The whole way down. But no, okay, so along the path, you guys go off to the side a little bit to try and get some like a little break or something like that. And you find what appears to be a set of hot springs. There are just these like just off this little side. There's like a little pathway down, and you see like pools of natural kind of hot springs.
Are they safe?
Anastasia says, nothing in this jungle is safe. Well, 99% of the time, at least.
So this could be a 1%.
I mean, there is the possibility for that, but, we won't know until we try. I mean, there are some of these hot springs that are actually acidic.
So do we throw something in? Like a branch?
That'd probably be for the best idea. Yeah, she, like, goes over to a...
She goes over to a bush and the bush fucking eats her. The hot springs are safe, the bushes are not.
Yeah, she goes over to a bush, cracks a stick off. The bush goes, "Wah!" and then scampers off.
So, like, can I keep the bush as a pet?
Jeffrey looks over at you.
Don't worry, Jeffrey. It's just gonna be a little sibling.
So Anastasia takes that little branch and pokes it into the water. And as soon as she pulls it away, the stick lights on fire and melts at the same time.
So you think it's safe?
She holds the stick up to you. What do you think?
I think we can market it as safe, but like as at your own risk. Like while the stick was submerged, it was fine.
She tosses the stick into the water and looks at you, her hands on her hips, looking down at you.
I was just saying! You gotta take every opportunity you can get.
Oh, I have to fix this. I have to. There's no other way. I have to. Okay.
There's nothing to fix. It's perfect. We're just gonna set up. We're just gonna do a logo here, put a sign up there. Like we can do changing rooms over there. And he like starts.
As you're doing this, she grabs the back of your shirt and starts pulling you along.
Hey, I wasn't done yet.
Enough. Enough. Come on.
Never let me explore my business ventures.
Your business venture that would kill people and have you lose all your money from lawsuits.
It's... Hey! It's at your own risk so they couldn't sue me.
That is not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Besides, I have more money than them. I can just buy out their lawyers. No, you know what?
Not if you...
I'm gonna call up every lawyer that's in the area and make sure they have heard of my case, so they couldn't take them as their clients due to like the issue of interest.
She's just dragging you along at this point, not even bothering to let you walk.
Zath just like folds his arms and like starts pouting.
You have any input on this crit, Ergon?
No, I'm watching. I'm too stressed over my axe.
This is fair. I will say, as you are continuing along, you have noticed with your axe, yes, it is limp, as it was before, but you've noticed it's almost getting gaunter. As though it's kind of seeming a little weaker, physically.
Fuck.
Judging by this, give me a general wisdom here.
I do not have my character sheet up. There we go. Let's go -1.
Oh,
Fuck yeah!
Confirm.
19.
Natural 20. Let's confirm this. I believe that's... There we go.
First 2 20s in a row. Let's go.
Oh, not yet. Alright. So, you notice this and you've realized this, or the axe, while not being, technically, active and awake, has not been eating. It's not getting nutrition. It could very well have, or it could very well just pass from not doing anything. You either need to somehow inject nutrition into it and not have it choke and die, or you're going to need to pick up the pace. Because you guess you might have 5 days before this becomes a severe issue.
I'm trying to think if there's a way to like turn a battle axe into easily digestible food, but I don't think there is.
You can blend it. Put it in a
I
blender.
don't think I can though.
You
Well,
could chop
there's
up the wood into very fine dust.
So sawdust.
Yeah. Just feed it sawdust.
Sawdust and metal shavings.
Yes. Very healthy and nutritious. I always eat that for breakfast. With a side of acid.
Alright. Okay. So, are you
Would
gonna
I
do
have like
anything?
any actual food on me?
You have a few rations. You bought those to try and kind of like hide your mimicry. So, you could theoretically like take apart a ration, turn it into like powder or something like that, because most rations are just crackers, water, and jerky.
Yeah, I'll probably just try like make the cracker part and the jerky part a paste if possible. Out of view from everyone else, make it a paste. I'm trying to feed my ass.
Okay. Let's see. Give me a medicine check.
Oh fuck.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1. Oh.
I'll take an 18. Stroke
An
how
18,
dare you
yeah,
can't be my failure.
See, I told you
You-
you'll have good luck today.
Yeah, with an 18, you find there's a way to do this, like just because you know the anatomy of your own species. You find the mouth of your axe and bring it or kind of like force it open and force like a little straw or something in place down its gullet so that it won't choke or on this and start dribbling nutrition into this thing.
Oh, motherfucker.
You should be able to theoretically stave this off for an extra few days. You have probably about total 2 weeks before maybe your axe won't be able to survive it any longer.
Okay.
Jeffrey does notice this, looks over at you, and just looks up as he notices you're feeding your axe something.
Hey, thank you for respecting my privacy, Jeffrey.
He looks up at you, sticks out his tongue, like in the derpy dog way, and then like side tongue, and then just walks back over to the rest of the group.
Aragon, you coming?
Yes, I will be right over.
Great.
All right. You guys continue until you get to Fool's Crossing. At the entrance, you will notice someone is standing guard.
Ooh, now that's classy.
As you approach, they hold up their hand to stop you and say, "Entry fee, please."
Entry fee?
Yep.
Since when do you have to pay to get in?
Always. You look behind you look behind the wall and you see like all these displays of lights, almost as if people are throwing cantrips and all this other stuff. There's sounds of music and other stuff going on. Anastasia looks to you and goes, "All right, Fool's Crossing is kind of just one big party. Very often.
A party?
Like, yeah, it's weird. It's the Fool's Crossing it's a town that moves around a lot, but also has like primarily a lot of people doing business. It's where a lot of people just hang around. There are very few
Business, you
actual
say?
buildings. Yes.
How
It's
much is the entry fee?
5 gold pieces per person.
What counts as a person? Is there a child
Point-
discount?
Nope. Points to you, points to Ergon, points to Anastasia, looks at Jeffrey, shakes his head.
Okay, so
3 people, 15 gold.
I don't know if I have that much on me right now. Aragon, can you pay?
Anastasia looks at you, Zath.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that much. I have 25 silver.
I'm going to roll something. It's very obvious that Anastasia is trying to do something as she grabs you, or she kind of like goes to your backpack.
Hey, what are you doing? That's private stuff! I'm a growing boy. You should
And I'm
go
your
to my
maid.
things.
I'm allowed to invade your privacy now. She's checking things. And you hear the chink of coins being grabbed.
Hey! It's not your money, it's my money. You're not allowed to take it. I'm gonna tell Mom you robbed me.
Seth, think about this as a business investment. You spend money to make money.
But you all have your own money as well. Why only my money?
Maybe for the fact that, I don't know. I have no money on me at all, and Ergon has probably next to nothing as well.
You sure? You have checked his pockets.
Ergon, how much do you have?
Can I just pull out 5 coins and hand it to Anastasia?
She will take the 5 coins
Well,
and put 5 coins back into Zat's gold.
okay, I subtracted it.
Ergon will pay for himself, but you need to pay for me. Unless you want to walk around without your maid and without any support.
I thought Mom and Dad paid you.
I don't get paid for my job. I do it willingly.
Why are you not asking for pay then?
Maybe because your mother and I are good friends, and I have always wanted to help her with her endeavors, including the fact that she made your entire fucking town.
She's a businesswoman at heart. See, I can follow her, but like, she didn't have that drive. I feel like, you gotta work for your money. I sound like such an ass.
Oh my god. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. I swear I can fix this. You guys
It's
get
starting
into...
to sound like a construction crew.
You hear as she is rubbing her temples, and you hear the sound of stone on stone scraping. Oh. All right. So you guys get into Fool's Crossing. You will notice several buildings and or tents that are pretty much designed to be packed up and moved at a moment's notice. Only 1 or 2 buildings in and of themselves seem like they're not really meant to be like packed up and taken away at a moment's notice. One of the buildings shows a big sign that just says Grand's Bakery. It is as you guys kind of like pass by it, you notice a very like warm bakery smell, just like breads, pastries, all that kind of stuff.
But would
And
it
you see
cost
at like
money?
and you see at the counter this little old human lady, gray hair, up in like panda buns. And she looks rather old and has this like stern but calm smile. A few of the other things you'll see are a tent that just exudes this pompous fashion designer type idealist, someone who like really does color and fancy stuff. And it's got this little banner on the top that says the Fabulous Floof. And right across from it. Oh no, wait. No, never mind. Across from it, you'll see a place that looks like just like a barbecue, like bar, essentially. And it's got a sign for Vern's. Literally, it just says Vern's.
So...
And at the...
Oh, okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, you're good. And you'll notice further down the street, there is what appears to be like this big board in the center of the town that says the Daily Post. If you guys want to, you can check out any of these, or you can just continue along and head out.
I want to see the daily
You'll notice
thing.
that... Okay, the Daily Post.
Is there anything interesting business related? What scabs are best in 2025 or whatever year it is?
You're not too sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, on the Daily Post, you will see a little note that says missed connection. And it's a note saying, hello, you were, hey big boy, if you're the Dragonborn that was grooving by the speakers, I'm that, cat beast folk that was dancing next to you. If you want to I thought we really had something special going on. Meet me at the Fabulous Floof.
Yo.
Yeah, I know.
So I think we should stay away from the Fabulous Floof.
Yeah.
This baby.
Anastasia looks at the note and cringes a little, going, "Ooh, desperate."
Desperate.
And says, "Yeah, well, let's just move on."
There really nothing about scams or business? Oh.
Nope, nothing at the moment.
Oh, shucks.
If you guys want to continue we'll move on. But I will point out that the whole like town itself is just kind of a bit of a like party town. Literally, you see people dancing, music blaring everywhere, all kinds of things going on. There are a few drunkards out, a few people who are just like bashing in mailboxes.
Yeah, it's like Vegas.
and
Everyone makes mistakes. Time to scam people, please. Time is scamming. Come on.
all right, you want to try and scam people?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, my perception isn't great. Yeah, no, my perception isn't great.
Okay, with a 5, you look around trying to find anyone to scam. And and you see this, like, man in a business suit.
Does he look desperate, though? Or does he look like he's intoxicated?
He does not look intoxicated. He does not look anything. You just notice this man, and you see that he is, like, replacing some of those mailboxes that got bashed in by people with like maces.
I'm just gonna go up to him and be like, "So, you got a mailbox business?"
He looks to you and he goes, "No, I ain't got no mailbox business. I just do this for fun."
Also, replacing mailboxes is fun for you, right?
Sure.
Well, I got a proposition for you. I got, like, a place that's like, okay, it's kind of underground, but you can place all the mailboxes you want there. As long as you, like...
Oh, you're talking about home?
Sure!
Yeah, no, I already doing that. Gave people like 40 mailboxes. Them goblins are nice.
Yeah, and... I mean, you can also get a little bit extra by doing some other work while you're at it, while you're waiting for your mailboxes, for your new mailboxes to arrive, you know?
What are you talking about? I'll make my mailboxes.
Yeah, I'm not taking your mailboxes away. I'm just saying that you probably have a lot of free time waiting for mailboxes to arrive so you can, like, set them up and stuff. Or do you make them yourself?
That's what I'm saying. I make my mailboxes.
But you gotta wait for the materials, right?
Nah, just use sticks.
You just use sticks.
You look at the mailboxes he's placing down, and you notice that the mailboxes themselves are literally just used like pieces of bark, kind of like haphazardly stuck together with sticks and vines.
Lovely.
On one giant branch.
But you know,
So,
I still think we could collaborate somehow. Like, what if I provide you with better sticks, and you provide me with product, and then we can get money.
Oh, no. I don't do money. Money's evil. Money's evil.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna take all of the money to rid you of that evil.
No. Money's evil. Money's evil.
Yeah, I know that money is evil, but someone's gotta take the hit. Someone's gotta do it. And I'm willing to be the
Money's
one.
evil.
I'm willing to sacrifice myself.
You, as you're trying to make this attempted persuasion, you see that he's zoned out entirely and is saying, "Money's evil. Money's evil," and he's just walking away.
Fucking lunatic.
Placing more mailboxes, just constantly saying, "Money's evil. Money's evil. Money's evil."
Fucking lunatic. Normal people here? Usually the lunatics are the easiest to scam. What the hell? Just wanted to get into some mine work. Jesus.
Anastasia, having watched this entire interaction, actually comes up with a smile on her face.
What are you grinning about?
You just talked to the local insane person.
What? And you haven't stopped me?
Oh, usually the local insane one at the party place is always the least likely to cause any problems.
How am I gonna live this down now? Huh? How do you expect me to just move on after knowing I tried to persuade the crazy cuckoo guy? It's just like the soup lady all over again. Or the shoe soup lady, I don't remember. Why is everyone too fucking insane to be scammed?
To be fair, you have had a few attempts where you did nearly succeeded scamming in this place. And you already did start a kind of business back at Bundarico, but you keep trying to do too many things at once.
I'm not doing too many things at once. You gotta branch out. Otherwise, your business is just gonna fail.
Not necessarily. A good business starts with a good foundation.
Yes, necessarily. If you don't branch out, people are gonna get bored of the product you're offering. You have to offer everything. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get
but
cheap
businesses
workforce.
that try to do that often end up failing. And you start getting into this discussion about it. John, anything, or, Ergon, anything you want to do?
No, I'm good here.
Okay. But yeah, as you continue this conversation, Anastasia is talking with you, and you continue along out of the town. Or toward the edge of the town. Along the way, you do notice a few different, other shops. One that seems to be like an adventurer's shop. Another one that is, another pair that is like right next to each other, which is Necromart and Prayers Are Us. These are two shops that, Zath, you kind of know pretty well. Because Necromart and Prayers Are Us is a worldwide, like, pair of, like, group, or, like, shops. They're always in the same location, wherever they're at.
It's these two competitors again.
You're not quite sure if they're competitors or not half the time.
Why do they always keep opening shops next to each other? Anyways, this plate is a waste of 5 coins, or I guess 10. Honestly.
Well, it's better than staying outside of Fool's Crossing.
If I knew this place would be like this, I would have gone the short route.
Fair. Though we kind of are at this point reaching a need to go rest. So...
Oh, the hotel here is gonna be like 3,000 gold. Let me guess.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean...
Party cities always have very expensive hotels.
This is true. Okay, give me a investigation check. See if maybe you can find the cheapest place. That's still...
Investigation is -1.
So, 6. Okay. You look around... Do you want to do this investigation too, Ergon, or no? Great. I'll take that silence as a no then.
Crit, you there? Did he disconnect?
Not that I'm aware of. I still see him.
Oh.
Oh, I see him trying to talk.
Yeah, we're not hearing anything right now. I see the green going around you, but there's nothing coming out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
There we go. I had asked if you wanted to try and make an investigation check to see if you could find a relatively cheap place to stay for the night.
I will turn into a bot. No, yeah, I'll check. I will turn into a tent.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to do... Okay, you can... Yeah, actually, you can do that, theoretically.
No, I'm good. I'm good. We're not at that level of friendship. I'm not at that level of friendship with anyone else here.
That is fair. You could technically just hide the fact that happened, but...
Hey guys, I found this tent around the corner. Just don't come around the corner until like 5 seconds or 6 seconds. Also, don't worry where I went. I found another tent around a different corner.
But it's secret because, like, I just want to make sure we're all getting a good night's sleep. Thus, I want to make sure that we stay our separate ways so we can't mug each other. But I know where you are because I gotta protect you.
Totally. Alright, do you actually want to change into a tent, or are you just gonna do the, like, found a cheap place type situation? Because with the 17, I'll allow either one.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Do you actually want to turn into a tent and follow through with this joke, or would you prefer to have actually found like a little inn or something like that you guys...
I would prefer to find an inn.
Okay, just wanting to make sure, because we rolled with that joke a little too well.
He wants to
the joke, it makes too much sense.
Not have us in him.
I don't feel like rolling for deception at the moment.
Yeah, no. So you do find a place that advertises as specifically really cheap. It's like a motel, or it's kind of like a really shoddy motel. Their asking price for it is only 5 silver.
Oh, how are their rooms?
For the rooms, you go to look, and it is like the barest rooms you have ever seen. There is a mat, or there are like these futons essentially on the ground, and a blanket and a pillow. per futon. And that appears to be 90% of the room's aesthetic, as there is just a random houseplant in the other corner, and that is it.
Lovely.
Lovely. Has a lot of character. You would really not have anything better with an affordable price?
The man running the establishment goes, "Hey, I keep it cheap, or it's either this, or you spend your spend like, what was it, 25 gold for that posh place." Not very many people want to make hotels here.
That would be 50, at least 50 gold. I don't know if Ergon would pay for himself. That's so much money. Fine, I guess I'll just bear with this. I'm gonna sleep in my sleeping bag, though. I feel like it'll be cleaner.
Fair. And you guys will get to rest for the night, quote unquote.
Can I get a full rest?
Yeah, you'll get full rest.
Okay.
Ooh.
Long rest. Whoopee.
Yoink.
I don't think I gained anything from this, but I gained a hit dice.
Okay. So it is up to you guys how you want to rest and how you're gonna do this. Like, Ergon, are you paying for your own room? Because Anastasia is just gonna
I'm going to go in a back alley
and transform into a crate like before.
Yes.
All right. You do so. You don't have to spend the silver.
Fuck yeah.
Anastasia stays with Zath. Anastasia is completely broke, so.
I only see positives.
So you pay the 5 silver, I imagine.
5
and
or 10?
5. Anastasia will stay in the same room as you.
Okay.
To make sure that you're safe. And with that, you guys have gotten your long rest and all that. It is a little difficult to get some decent sleep, as Party City. There's a bunch of ruckus music of all different types playing around. It is not the best.
I don't imagine the back alley to be the best during a party. I'm gonna be honest.
Hell no.
There's probably some guy throwing up next to you, Ergon. I'm sorry.
What I will say is, Jeffrey does a good job at keeping Ergon safe, as Jeffrey will stay and sleep on top of Ergon as a chest or a crate or whatever in the back alley.
Wait, I'll be right back. I have to go use the restroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Jeffrey knows what's up with Ergon, but he didn't tell me yet. Preposterous.
You haven't asked!
Well, why should I ask? It's just a
You haven't had a reason to yet.
It's just a weird guy in a weird armor. Like, why would I ask? With a limp axe. Why would I ask? Nothing suspicious going on here.
Yeah, you just got a fighter with a limp axe.
Yeah, fight her with a limp axe.
Oh.
Truly. After that fight, you'll be a man. Before you're still a boy.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm so eepy. Man.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I just feel like my eyes are falling shut all the time right now. My VTuber
Oh, yeah, I
model
know
even
that.
looks eepy.
I know the feeling. Oh my god, I know the feeling.
God, I think it was the day before yesterday. I felt like I was kind of getting sick. I'm getting better right now, by the way. But I felt like I was getting sick, so I called. So I said I'm sick to the secretary of my school, and then I got to go home, right? And then I went to sleep for like 3 or 4 hours, and after that I went to sleep at my normal bedtime, which is around 10. So I slept for, no joke, like 12 hours that day. And I didn't feel like overly tired, like how you feel after sleeping like too many hours.
Oh god. Yeah. So your body was like exhausted, and when you
Yeah.
finally got all that rest, you were like, "Oh, thank goodness."
I'm still a bit tired. I think it's mostly just stress.
Yeah.
Too much school stuff at once. How dare they? I gotta have at least 3 months between my events.
Okay. I'm gonna check something because I believe I gave you the item. Inventory. Yep. The many mile boots. Yep, you have them in your inventory.
Does Urgon
Have you had
them?
those equipped?
Does
Huh?
Urgon have them?
I thought we gave them to you. I could.
No, Zath was like, I'm not wearing that.
Oh, okay.
So Urgon took them.
Okay.
Because they weren't
But yeah,
brand
we have
sneakers.
the. Didn't mean to actually click that.
I just wanted to respond to Dan in chat, even though I realized we're just chatting, basically.
Yeah, we're currently just chatting as is.
That's nice, Daniels. No, I had school today from 2nd to 6th period. It's like a lot. And then I had to run to my bus, and then the bus came late, so I didn't even have to run. But I ran because I didn't know it was late. I gotta do my theater soon. Like next week, we're gonna perform. Next week, Friday, like in exactly a week, I'm gonna be on the stage, and people are gonna stare at me, and I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck you all doing here? Stop it. Get out of the room. Get out of the room. You ain't allowed to stare at me."
Okay.
My teacher's getting busy with that, by the way, because I think he also like texted or emailed like our city's radio, some newspaper, I think, some theater, so they can like put up like flyers of our things and stuff. He's like getting busy with that.
Ooh. Nice.
And still, our thing is selling the worst. there's ever been. Hello! Would you do 1987? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think I butchered it. I should bury myself. It's okay! How you doing? It's okay. How can I call you? Please tell me a nickname.
Ooch dude. Ubu? You want to be
Okay,
called
good.
Ubu?
I'm sorry, what?
Slav. I kind of liked Ubu a little bit better than Slav.
Okay.
Either way, welcome to the crazy.
Yeah. Welcome. God, that's weird.
Alright. So you guys get up the next day. Party City, essentially, Fool's Crossing has not stopped partying. Will not stop partying. Unless something major occurs. And you are able to do as you wish. You can visit various locations within the city, or just continue on your quest to go find Mr. Wizardly as soon as possible.
Do you have any more business here, Zah?
Well, after talking to that crazy person, I think no one wants to do business with me. They all think I'm just a kid who tried to do his first business venture. They're not gonna take me serious after that. I at least know that much. The 5 coins weren't worth it.
I mean, if we ever come back here, you can always try again. And as you guys go to head out, you notice there is yet another guard. And he says, 5 gold per person.
Oh, do we seriously have to pay to get out?
Them's the rules.
I should do that with my broom. Like a prize for a knock, a prize for coming in unannounced. Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah.
Are you going to... You gonna pay the gold to get out?
Look, I gambled away all my money. I don't have anything on me right now. Like, how am I supposed to pay it off?
Then make a business and get the money to get out.
How does one make a business here? Did they all just open shop because they couldn't pay their way out?
No, some people just like refuge. Smarter to stay in the city than out of it.
Of course. Well, look, we have a really important thing to do right now. So we'd like to get out of Scam City.
15 gold.
Can I pickpocket someone?
You can try.
Or would that be a sleight of hand, right?
Yep.
I try to pickpocket someone.
Oh, Jesus!
Well then.
Let's confirm that critical.
Zath really is good at pickpocketing, I guess.
Tiny child fingers. Fuck.
You say, 1 second, I'll be right back. Anastasia looks at you, like, what is he about to do? And you just, whoosh, dip out for a second, or literally just grab money or someone else's coin purse without them ever noticing.
Okay, how much coinage is in there? How much coinage is in there?
You open it, there is roughly 60 gold and 20 silver.
Nice profit. Also, I guess I found my gold bag after all, because like I thought that at the casino they like took it, but it seems maybe I was just like out of it back then. So here you go. You can have 15 gold from here. I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna pay for that guy as well. Just poison Ergon.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Guy pulls the money out of the coin purse.
It feels better
You
to spend
you didn't really
someone
notice,
else's
but he
money.
says, "Nice bag, by the way."
Yeah, thanks.
And
I just got it recently.
you look at the bag, by the way, and it is a little coin purse that just has the. I can't believe I'm gonna do this to you. It has the Ahiago faces all over it.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like they look very passionate.
That just learned about sex like yesterday.
Yeah, like he doesn't get at all why they're looking that way. He's like, oh, girls making their face.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
so full of joy.
Anastasia
Yeah, they look like
looks
they're kind of thirsty
horrified.
though. They look like they're kind of thirsty though, don't they?
Yeah, Anastasia definitely looks horrified to see the bag that you have, and she's not gonna say anything right now, but she's going to as soon as you guys are outside of earshot of the town, she'll be saying, "Where the fuck did you get that bag?"
So are we outside of the town?
Yes, you are outside of the town.
I just wanna add that when we walk out, I just wanna hear someone in the background say, "Wait, where's my purse?"
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Wait, where's my purse?
Well, honestly, with that kind of purse, good riddance.
Yeah, you just heard a woman yell that.
Ah, fuck! It was a cultured woman, guys. We have to go back.
Hey, if she has the money to buy that kind of purse, she has the money to give to me.
No, you took the money though.
She has the
You
money
took
to
her
get
money.
stolen by me.
She can afford to be robbed.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck! What nonstop party was she there for? She's probably gonna recreate the coin purse.
Oh God.
Anyway,
What do you mean about the purse? It just has a bunch of cartoon girls on it, no?
Yes, but oh my god, no. Oh god.
Why are most of them also crying? Are they like hurt?
No, she grabs the purse from you, dumps the coins into your bag, and then tosses the purse. Like, no,
Hey,
you are not getting.
It didn't even let me properly count the coins. Huh? Oh, now I have to count all of them. Oh, I guess there's no sleep tonight. It's gonna be counting all of my gold coins.
I don't think it'd take that long to count to like 1,200.
It's a 12-year-old child.
Well, I mean, like, as long as you can count seconds, it's only gonna be like a few minutes.
Zath, We're not going to get into this. You don't need to count your money.
Yes, I do!
got-
I gotta keep inventory.
Just basic math, Zath. You just... You know how much was left in there, correct? Then you just need to add that
I
onto...
only have the approximate amount of the new coin purse. Didn't have the exact one.
Okay, well, you can do that tonight. Oh, God. Let's just go, and I don't ever want to see you have a bag like that again.
We'll see who comes along. He like bubbles it under his breath.
What did he say?
We'll see who comes along. And then he notices, like, Anastasia look at him and he's like, yeah, no, what happened again? I guess I just picked it up somewhere because, like, someone left it there because they didn't want it anymore for the reason you took it away from me.
Jeffrey thought he was playing fetch and then brings it back.
Yeah, no, Jeffrey definitely thought it was a game of fetch and went to grab the purse. And brings it back to Zath.
Oh, good boy!
Without Anastasia noticing.
Is that in the inventory now?
I am adding it to Zath's inventory. Ahiago bag.
Oh god. I just get to keep it. Hey! Maybe it will be helpful in a fight against the bard. I don't know. Well, no, those are dragon girls, so I guess like...
Oh god. Okay, so...
No, Zath would have one, Matt, because Zath doesn't know what the girls are doing on that.
Anastasia would have to explain another amazing thing.
Another amazing wonder of the body.
Yeah.
Her being like, oh god, no, I already had to explain this once, I'm not going to explain again.
Oh
You
no,
explained
I
this to
had to
someone else?
explain the birds of the beast, now I'm gonna have to explain the shackles of the whips now.
Who did Anastasia have to explain with the Ahega face to? Who did she explain this to previously?
I can just imagine Zath's father being like, curious cartoon girls. And then Anastasia's
Curious
like,
art, I must have it for my collection.
he's like, legit, he's like, he doesn't get stuff like that at all, I headcanon, because he's like one of those gods who like kinda keeps attention, but those little details, they just fly over his head.
He's more about making deals and stuff anyway. He doesn't really give a shit.
He's like, the curious jacket you're wearing, young one, is just like a teenager in like an Ahio jacket.
Alright, give me one real quick, here, which one of you wants to do the encounter roll, real quick?
I don't know. I got my
vote
120,
Zath.
I don't think I will get any better than this, like, currently. My rolls have been shit.
My last roll was like a 19, so...
Your rolls have been amazing, mine have been really bad.
Okay, I'm sending the roll request to you, Choco.
No!
Fuck yeah.
2d20.
Oh, why does it say 2? Yeah.
2d20. Which one do we pick? It's a 25!
I would take the 16.
It's a 25!
I don't know why it did 2d20.
It's a 25!
The first of the two was the 9. So that's
fine. What do I get for my 25?
For your 25...
25.
Can I get like at least a pat on the back or something? Man.
For the total of 25, you will hear, or you will get
Another roll.
a couple things going on. So, first, you will hear the rumble of... Well, actually, you'll feel first that sensation of pain, that spike of pain, in your body, Zath.
I'm gonna hold on to Anastasia immediately.
Okay, you do that, and she looks to you, and then, do you look kind of like semi-traumatized or afraid? Because it also does bring back a slight bit of that dream. Okay.
He like looks a little panicked, like, God, not again.
Okay. And she sees this look on your face, and also, a few seconds later, there's that rumble of the earth itself shaking. Another earthquake. Anastasia is... this is a little bit more powerful than the last time. I'm going to need dex saves.
Oh, God.
That isn't good.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. It's a plus.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay. Okay, just
an
kill
18.
me today. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright.
Okay.
They both rolled 18s. I rolled a 9. The game literally told me 9. Do it.
9.
Nine.
No.
Literally, dude. It hates me today.
So, Zath, you're kind of thrown off, due to the trauma and the exertion, while Ergon and Anastasia are able to keep their footing. You are kind of just knocked on your butt.
Fuck, he's prone.
Fuck, he's prone.
And oh god, you see off, not really nearby, but just a little bit further, over in the meadows, you see something like fall. Something really, really large kind of appear in the sky, fall, and then it gets obscured as it falls out of your view.
Should we go to that, or should we go away from it?
Anastasia looks at where that thing fell and was like, we have to head to the meadows anyway, but I don't know. That didn't look good. And just to describe this for you guys, it looked like a gigantic piece of an arm, like from the forearm down. It was heavily scaly and clawed.
Are we sure we have to go to that wizardly guy? Wizardly? Wizard?
The meadow itself isn't... I mean, we need to find him for Ergon. I don't think we have to interact with whatever that was.
Good, because it didn't look good. It had scales. And everything that's big and has scales is, like, dangerous.
Did you just say everything that's naked and has scales is dangerous?
Big and has scales.
Oh.
I mean, you remember the guy who wanted to set everything on fire, right? He was big and had scales. See? Dangerous.
Anastasia sighs. let's just continue along. As you continue into the meadow itself, you will notice that the overbrush isn't as thick here. So there is quite a bit of light. There are a few ponds and stuff. And as the name kind of suggests, there are a lot of there are kind of like a lot of little meadow areas. Eventually, while searching, you notice a large stone tower that is just there in the middle of the road. And it's got a sign on it. And the sign just says, second. Where was it? On the other side. Further down. Where is it? Come on. I swear I had this prepared and now it's just disappeared from me.
I eated it.
Damn it, Choco!
Good.
Here it is. The sign just says, leave or don't. It's your funeral. And it's just this big ass stone tower.
So is the wizard guy in this? Or where is he? Like,
I mean, probably. Anastasia looks to the tower and goes, "What is this?"
Well, it says it's our funeral, so... Oh, joyous celebration.
Fair enough. I don't know. As you go, I will say, this tower looks very weird, very wacky, and probably shouldn't exist due to the, like, structure. It looks like it's made up of multiple different types of buildings all at once, and it looks like it should be falling apart.
House moving castle.
But it... Alright, I guess Anastasia goes and walks up and knocks on the door. And as soon as she does, a stone golem opens the door, looks at her, and then slams the door in her face.
Well, that's rude. I want to knock on the door.
Okay. She's slightly stunned. You go and knock on the door. Stone Golem opens the door.
Yeah, excuse me.
Looks at
I
you.
want to speak to your supervisor. Because that was pretty rude of you.
Door gets closed in your face as well.
The audacity. Okay, so I think we have to burn this building down.
I don't think that's the not necessary measure we should take, but
Well, they didn't want to talk, so.
she knocks on the door again. Stone Golem opens the door. We're here to see Mr. Wizardly. Nothing happens. And you hear an exasperated and out from behind the stone golem comes a man in a pink bathrobe with teal hair and a coffee mug. You just see that man.
No.
There you go. And he goes, what do you want?
Your golem is pretty rude.
I made him to do that.
I want compensation for emotional damage.
Yeah, and I want more coffee.
I can probably get you more coffee if you give me enough compensation.
Too much work.
Literally taking away the work from you, but fine. This isn't about me. Urgon, do your thing.
I will walk up and then unstow my axe and present it in front of him.
You present the axe to him. He looks at it. He looks at the axe. And are you giving me a mimic or not?
Just shake my head, yes.
Oh, you're saying you're giving him the mimic.
Oh, giving him no. That's what the okay, okay, I'll just use the band of telepathy on just him and ask him, is there anything you can do for my mimic? She is paralyzed, and I would need her for combat.
I can try, but I need to know a few things first.
Okay.
First, are you good at fighting?
Say I'm decent, I can hold my own.
Cool. Okay, can probably help, but I need to find the mimic's soul, because this thing pokes it. Doesn't have a soul.
And how might we accomplish that?
Either scroll a true resurrection, or if you happen to know where the soul is, then I can do it.
Is there any way to locate the soul?
We already know where the soul is.
Sure. Give me a second.
Really nailing the tech support vibe.
He snaps his fingers. There's a second where this wave of energy goes out, and He looks to Yuzath and says, "The soul's in his backpack."
Gonna slowly turn around and look at Zeth. And then politely, using the band of telepathy, ask for the soul.
You mean the robot thing? Where the guy had told us that the soul was in it? You know, like, why would an axe have a soul?
Just- Can you pull out the robot thing and then maybe present it or ask him if it's in there?
I like pull out one of the robot things, like this. Do I still have the robot things, or did I give them away?
You did not give them away.
Okay.
Wizardly looks at this thing and goes, yeah, this is the one with the soul in it. Just gotta get it out of here. But first, I need you to do something for me.
Okay, what might that be?
I'm here trying to get some sheep or some of those jungle sheep. I need like one of them. Can you just bring me one?
Why can't you get a sheep
Okay.
yourself?
Too much work.
Zeth, if it'll bring my axe back to a no longer limp state, I will go retrieve the sheep. As this isn't your fault or has hardly anything to do with you, I will understand if you do not want to.
Anastasia stops you right there and says, "Look, jungle sheep are not to be messed with they're not exactly. They travel in large packs and they can be very dangerous to even experienced adventurers. We need to work together on that if we're going to capture one alive."
I understand that, but I need my axe back, and I cannot ask you guys to risk yourselves for my own quest. You've already come this far with me.
At the very least, I am going to go.
I still don't really understand why your axe has a soul.
Mr. Wizardly looks at you and says, "His axe is a mimic, kid."
What? What? Why would it be? Did you buy it off of a sketchy guy or something?
Unlikely. I mean, you're traveling with 2 mimics. 3 mimics, actually.
Motherfucker. Okay, not out loud or using telepathy, but just motherfucker. This is not how I wanted to be found out.
I understand.
From this minimum wage Starbucks employee.
I slowly turn to Ergon. He probably had too much caffeine, right? You're not really. You're not really.
He just said you're traveling with 3 mimics. He didn't necessarily specify that that Ergon was a mimic.
So like, do you have more items that are mimics?
Gonna point to my shield and my armor.
Is it really dangerous to wear mimics like that, though?
It's worked out so far.
Look, kid, mimics can be whatever they really care as long as they're
Yeah,
fed.
I don't care. Got kicked out at 20. So.
Either way, if you want me to fix your mimic, I need you to go get me one of those sheep.
I I hate people like him. They're just freeloading off of other people's work. Couldn't be me.
He takes a sip from his coffee mug, which says "fuck you" on it instead of "no" all of a sudden.
Appropriate.
Just, I'll hold on to this. We'll get your mimic soul out as soon as you give me the sheep.
Okay.
And with that, the golem slams the door in your face.
So does he like not have a will to live? What's up with the guy?
No, he's just a lazy fuck.
So...
I've heard of Mr. Wizardly. He's... let's just say... very powerful, but not very motivated.
People like him are the reason society isn't evolving.
Fuck.
Now the people that keep not doing anything because they think, oh, that's so much work.
Alright, you guys can head out now. I'll close this. And... I'm just going to roll for Anastasia on this one. It's not great, but it'll do.
Great!
4 for investigation. So she leads you guys into the meadows themselves, and you find a lake of water. And that is it. Pack, these things are harder to find than I thought.
Can we
They're
roll
normally
investigation?
crawling all over the place.
Can we roll
Can-
for
Huh?
investigation?
Can we roll for investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, where the
Let's
hell
go,
would
guys.
they even be?
We have a combined 16.
Okay.
Wait, I think I see one. Is that the thing in the sky there? He points at a cloud.
Is that the thing in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that it? I think I saw those in my picture books, right? They're like a white and fluffy. Isn't that the thing?
That's. Oh wow! That actually does look a lot like a jungle sheep.
Yeah.
Anastasia looks to the sky, seeing the cloud, and it looks. She says, "Yeah, that looks exactly like a freaking jungle sheep."
Should we shoot
Wow.
it down? Combined IQ
That's not
of
their
-3.
habitat. These are land creatures.
Look,
I think.
Look. Wait.
Even Jeffrey, Jesus Christ! Oh wait, he has advantage on this.
Please, Jeffrey. Please.
An 18. As you guys are contemplating whether the cloud itself is a jungle sheep, Jeffrey tugs on your clothes and starts pointing you off in the right direction.
Huh? What is it, Jeffrey?
Huh.
Speak to animals.
You want fluffy thing? You want fluffy thing? Fluffy thing over there. I smell fluffy thing over there.
You smell fluffy thing over there, but there's one up there.
Jeffrey looks up. Fluffy thing in sky is not fluffy thing on ground.
That's true. One on ground would be more convenient. Okay, I guess we'll leave the sky sheep alone for now. Jeffrey has found something, I think.
Okay. And with that, you guys make your way into the spot, and I'm going to
If
swap
Jeffrey
the
failed that
scenes.
too, what would we have done? We would have all failed a simple skill check.
Oh.
You do not own a token on this.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay. So, how's y'all's Friday going?
Oh my god, a different field!
Oh my god, graphics!
My computer can't.
I think it's dying. Let's look at the heat. Wait. Fan speed setting.
Static images are killing the PC. No.
Mine is a laptop. What do you think would happen?
I swear, Choco, I am going to get you a PC.
No, it's actually
One that-
alright. 61 GPU and 71 CPU.
But yeah, Jeffrey points over to, or you guys are like on the edge of this flower field, and he points over this direction, and you see a bunch of sheep in multicolored, like wool and stuff like that.
Is there a pink one?
You notice that several of them have like little bit of pink wool, and they also have violet. They're pretty much rainbow colored.
Okay.
It's like the Jeb sheep. Was it the Jeb sheep? I don't know.
The Jeb one is rainbow, or it's the pulsating rainbow, yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of
Yeah,
them
the-
named Dinnerboat by chance?
Nope.
Is
But
one
you
of
do
them
notice that-
upside down, please.
That would be funny, but no.
Aw.
You do notice
It's a
that there
sky
are.
shape.
You do notice that they are, for the most part, just grazing to a degree, or it looks like they're grazing at least.
Should we bring one back, dead or alive? I don't remember.
I'm assuming
Uh,
alive.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't think he specified, but I think live is preferred if he needs it. I'm just going to
spells for that.
roll this real quick. Okay, yeah. Main thing we want to watch out for is the fact that these things are very deadly because they make us see hallucinations.
Hallucinations?
Oh yeah. They are horrible. I don't remember exactly what causes it, but I think it was or it had something to do with their wool. It causes hallucinations. And we really probably should stay out of the flowers, now that I think about it. We're on the edge of them, but let's back up.
One question. Would one of those sheep understand me if I talk to it? Because I have speak to animals.
I mean, they probably could, but there's a high chance those things would eat you on sight.
I
They're
actually have a
carnivores.
thing. I actually have a thing. If I get close to like 30 feet to it, I could maybe lure one of them away with suggestion.
That is true.
What's a good way to suggest it to just like follow us all the way? What's like
I mean, suggestion only works for a round, if I remember correctly.
Concentration
Okay.
up to 8 hours.
Oh, concentration up to an
Okay,
hour,
that's
so
a
yeah.
little more than 6 seconds.
Yeah,
A little bit more.
quite a bit more. I was not, or I forgot that was how suggestion actually worked.
Because
I am the
suggestion
GM. I'm supposed to know this
suggestion
stuff.
works that if a creature can hear and understand you.
Okay. Yeah.
And due to speak to animals, I assume that they can understand me.
Worded in a manner that sounds reasonable. Would it be reasonable for us to take it to the tower for food? It's an animal. How smart is it?
I mean, the wizardly could be food for it. So, you know. Fair enough.
Let me just see.
And this is why you look through all of your spells, kids.
Yeah, go right. You know what? If you want to try and sneak up, use stealth. And you can try to get within 30 feet of this without causing the hallucination.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try stealth. My rolls this game have been shit today, but this
Let's try
will
to go
redeem
behind
me.
this tree.
It's a 14.
14. Okay.
Might be better to go like down and around this way and try to go from behind here. Oh, they're moving.
Yep, they are living creatures.
I forgot
that
animals tend to do that.
Yeah, they're like weird. Why are they
Alright,
doing that?
Okay, so with a 14, you pass, and you can get within 30 feet of this thing.
Okay, wait, what is 30 feet? Wait, I could go
So
to like
30
this
feet would be-
bush. I could go to this bush, I think.
Yep,
Okay.
anywhere within 30 feet. So
How should I phrase it though? God. Wait, I'm gonna hide behind the bush. I'm hiding behind the bush.
and that is 25 feet. You're perfect.
Yeah. Okay, wait, let me think. So, a sentence or two to lure it to the thing. I gotta write something. Okay, wait, I'm just looking.
Since you are within 30 feet, you notice this jungle sheep as it has stopped, and you see it gnawing down on the corpse of a bird.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cast it. That's a suggestion.
Okay. Should be able to just click on the spell and
Yeah,
it'll give me
cast
the
spell.
DC.
It's DC 15, I believe.
Yep.
First, I think we'll see if it works or not, and then. Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, this thing failed. The jungle sheep failed.
There's food at the big tower in the middle of the meadow. You should follow us.
Jungle sheep looks around, looks at you, and begins to follow.
Wait, can I add without harming us?
Yes.
Yes. You should follow us without harming us. Yes. Great. Great.
It begins to follow.
Well, I got one. I think we can go. I just have
Alright.
to keep my mind on the spell, so if you could, like, keep quiet during the walk, it'd be nice.
It's generally not hard to focus on a spell too often, just...
Well, this thing
That's
can
not-
literally eat us, I think, so... Just want to be extra careful.
Jeffrey backs up from this thing, as it is right next to you. Do. Just like dangerous and yeah, you guys head back to the tower.
Yippee!
Back to the world map.
I think I solved it faster than it should have been solved.
Oh no, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
And you head back to the tower. When you knock on the door, the golem opens the door, and before anything, she says, "We have the sheep for Wizardly." Yeah. Anastasia says that, and Wizardly comes out, goes, "Oh, you brought the sheep. Yay."
Yeah, do you have a cage to make sure it doesn't eat anyone?
I've got a few. And having... Since the wording of your spell was you had... Or there was food here, it looks at Wizardly and tries to go and eat him. It goes to try and attack him.
I'm
I
sure
mean,
Wizardly is
they are-
capable enough to...
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Honestly,
if he
he kinda
fucking died
deserves
right
it.
now.
Wizardly doesn't even flinch and just casts a spell, and the sheep is knocked out cold.
Okay, so we fulfilled
I got
our
it.
part. Now you fulfill yours.
Yep. Okay. Now I can make a nice pillow out of its wool. And
So we
He
could've brought a
proceed-
dead
or-
one.
yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to make wool or make that or the wool stay scented. And he proceeds to like use another spell to like lift the sheep up and put it into a box. All right, deal's a deal. I'll help you get the soul out of this out of this thing, and you put it back in your mimic axe thing. Okay, and he holds up the like little fixer robot thing that you have, and he zaps like some magical energy at it, and this big ass portal, this purple glowy portal appears in front of you. Yeah, you need to go in the... I can only hold this open for so long, but if you go in there, you can grab the soul and come out.
Could we all go in or only Urga or? I
It's up to
personally
you.
didn't know the axe.
I personally didn't know the...
Anastasia will go in with Urgon at the...
I'm going in.
Zach just goes in because he doesn't want to stay alone with Wizardly.
He'll turn you into his next pillow.
Wizardly is just annoying to him.
Alright.
Valid, I am also annoyed by minimum wage employees.
Yeah, so you guys head into the portal, and I will leave today's session off with a little visual of what you guys see as you step through.
Math
see
world,
a-
math world.
You see a almost like jungle-like plain, similar to the Bellowing Wilds, but a lot more calm. And there are a number of different creatures and stuff all around. Some that even look similar to you guys. Well, kind of. You see a tiefling that looks remarkably similar to Zath. And a Mosnian that looks fairly similar to Anastasia. And though you don't necessarily feel anything or notice any similarity with yourself, you notice a dragonborn that is fairly similar to John.
Who's that little shit? He like looks at the other tiefling.
And along with that, you notice that there are a few shark hounds, some bleeders, and a few other things. You didn't necessarily realize it, but some of these creatures look familiar.
Fuck us, the bleeders that wanted to carry us away.
And among them, you also notice the bandits you killed last episode.
We'll slay their queen again!
And that's where we're gonna end it today.
Okay.
Is this the soul of everyone that has, not just but has been fucked in proximity to this crystal, inside of the crystal?
I wouldn't say fuck.
I'm gonna say it.
Killed, died. Anyone who has died in proximity to this crystal.
Anyone who has
Cecil.
died within 30 feet of or relatively 30 feet within Zath.
Anyone who
because
has
he had-
Cecil.
I wonder if that night girl's here. Oh well. Should we get our intern back?
I don't think she was within 30 feet
No,
of
she
Zath.
was. She was.
Oh, she was. That's right. So
think
yeah,
so, yeah.
you would see her too.
I don't know if the bandits were in 30 feet though, because that always.
There
How
were
many
a
bandits
couple.
were in 30 feet of we need to go back through the VODs for this one.
For that one, I know exactly how many were within 30 feet or
Oh,
within
shit,
30
he
feet
was
of
counting.
Zath.
Oh shit! Okay.
'Cause there was
note
a
to
total
self.
of
Note to self. Stay
4
90
bandits
feet
that
away from
died.
everything.
Total, there were 4 bandits that died within 30 feet of Zath,
Damn.
including the leader.
The queen must.
The
have killed
queen.
again.
So they can double die. I wonder, can someone double die?
I mean,
Your soul
Maybe.
gets erased from the afterlife. Boom. Double death.
from what you remember Jack telling you about these crystals, when the machine is using them, they're using up the souls that power the gem.
Oh, that's right. So maybe the intern is dead or gone. Oh well.
I mean, it's a slow process. Not saying that it's not possible.
They're gonna
but
be
it's
missing
slow.
their legs.
Now imagine that
Alright.
from the head, they're like missing part of their skull. Just gotta
Alright,
feel
and-
me with this.
That's yeah, I'll say it. That's the end of the session.
Okay.
Uh,
Good, because I have to go.
Alright.
Eep.
Later.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank y'all for joining.
Have a good
Joining.
night. Stay
Thanks for
safe.
hosting.
No problem. I enjoy doing this with you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna do my outro. So, thank you so
Alright.
much for joining Necro and hosting this. It was a lot of fun.
It always is.
Bye.
Later, Choco.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry that I wasn't as energetic as usual, guys. I really am. School's just been killing me recently, so yeah. I'm probably not gonna keep streaming today just because I'm so goddamn tired right now. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I know D&D isn't always like the thing for everyone, especially when we're already on the 13th session. But I still appreciate everyone who joins in and just, you know, sticks around for a little bit. It always makes me happy. So yeah. There's been a lot of things happening, so I haven't been streaming a lot just due to exams, basically. I had an exam on Monday and Wednesday, so it was tough. Very tough. But yeah, if you want to keep in touch, I have a Discord. I try to go in daily at least. So if you like want to chat a little bit, we can do it there at the very least. So yeah, like I said, thank you everyone for joining in today. I hope you have a very pleasant day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is. Happy time zones. And I think I'll stream on Sunday again. I should stream on Sunday again. And I hope to see you there, maybe. And the stream is choke over for today. I'm sorry it was so short.